every day you wake up, you're responsible for at least 42,000 people, not to mention the other thousands of people that come into the city to work and play and hang out. In terms of Mr. Bischoff's departure, that was a decision that was made just prior to coming on board. I'm not sure that it was news other than to say that we knew that Paul was going to take on some of his duties, so I guess maybe that was adequate in my opinion. In terms of Mr. Barker's departure, truthfully we had a lot going on, and it didn't even occur to me to make a big press release about it. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're not being transparent. If someone were to call and ask us whether or not it happened, you know, you got a response from us right away. We've never hidden anything from the press or anyone in the public either. But not everything we do here is all that interesting. You know, government has a few opportunities to catch your attention, but for the most part, you know, we're just making sure that when you turn the water on, that it, you know, comes through the faucet, and when you flush the toilet, the water goes where it goes. When you need help, the police show up. You know, when your house is on fire, the fire department shows up. Our streets are clean. You know.
Okay.
Actually, I think government is probably doing its best work when you don't notice it.
How do you see the fate of Central Middle School? What do you see happening there?
You know, I am a part of that Celebrate Central committee, and we've taken a look at a few things, and they're doing a feasibility study right now in terms of fundraising. You know, what will the community support if we decide to turn this thing into a performing arts center? It's a beautiful building. I've been in it several times. I'm sad to see that it's no longer going to be a school, but I'm really excited about the other two new middle schools that are being built. I hope that we can get through and make some decisions. I would hate to see it demolished. It has to have some useful life. And whether that's a performing arts center, whether that's a private investor that turns it into residential space, could it be used for an incubator, for commercial space? I don't know. It would be really sad to see that not there anymore. I mean, it's a huge part of our history and what you look at when you come into town. It's incumbent upon the local elected officials to continue to move this ball forward and down the field, because it's happened before where I think it gets too difficult and people don't want to move forward, or the financial challenge is there and no one wants to take it on, and then we're left with another situation like we were in 2007. No one can dispute the fact that we've had a higher frequency and a higher intensity of rainfall in the area in the last few years. That's what causes flooding. Development doesn't cause flooding. Rain causes flooding.
The most enjoyable aspect about being mayor.
Community presence. I like to be able to go out. You know, we do a lot of stuff here in the building and work on day-to-day operations, but the opportunities that we get to go to schools, the opportunities that we get to go to these nonprofit groups and do proclamations is the best part.
Yeah.
In fact, I wish I saw more of our elected officials at some of the same places that I am. Because I think you really get a sense of what's going on. Yeah. And there is a lot of positive things happening in our community. And we have resources that make us unique. And it's nice to see the smiles on people's faces when you go out. So that's the best part, is the engagement that you have with the public.